Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're back on Warzone, and I wanted to share with you guys 10 things that you may not know about the haunting of Verdansk. So the first thing that a lot of people don't actually know about is the graveyard over by the block. Now in this graveyard there's a lot going on. Obviously we have a ton of spirits that are moving around. We have black phantoms that are extremely creepy that are roaming this graveyard, but we also have demon cats that are up in the tree. So there's a specific tree you guys will see in the gameplay where if you go over to it and you stand near it, two cats will spawn up in the tree. You guys can see their ghosts. Now you have to be careful. If you aim down sight with your weapon, they disappear, so you want to make sure that you're not ADSing on them and you're just looking at them. I thought this was pretty awesome. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about the cats in the tree, so if you want to check those out, you can go there. Again, there are a lot of ghosts and a lot of spirits that are flying around here that are super creepy, so be on the lookout for that. Now the next location is over by Farmland. If you guys haven't already gotten a chance to see the new Leatherface house, this is a very scary place on the map, as Leatherface has his own house here in Farmland. If you go inside, you will be able to find a lot of chopped up body parts on the tables. You will find blood spatters everywhere, but I think the creepiest part of this entire building is the fact that Leatherface's ghost is all over the windows. He can be seen on the inside and the outside of the house in every single window, and not only can you see him, but you can hear his chainsaw, and it's actually quite frightening. So again, make sure to go to Farmland if you want to check this out. You guys can see the house that I pinged in the gameplay. You guys will be able to see him in every window, so you'll know which one is Leatherface's house, and you'll probably be able to hear those chainsaws from a mile away. The next location is the Jigsaw Room down in the downtown subway system. Now, if you guys haven't gotten a chance to see this, there is a specific room in that subway system that has a lot of stuff relating to Jigsaw and his character, Billy. So if you go in that room, you guys will see Billy spray painted on his tricycle on the wall with a lot of other creepy stuff spray painted about playing a game. You guys will also be able to see a cut off foot as well as a saw on a table, which relates back to the first movie where one of our characters actually had to cut off his own foot with a saw, which I think is pretty cool. There's also a tape recorder around the area, as well as a lot of stuff in construction where you guys can see Jigsaw is in there actually building his game. So I thought this was a really cool hint toward the Jigsaw movies. But again, this is in the downtown subway system. There is a room down there. Now the next location is also down in the subway. This can be in any of the locations. It doesn't have to be downtown, but you guys will actually be able to see ghost trains going back and forth in between the real trains down in the subway system. So this is pretty cool. They're pretty loud and creepy. I jumped a few times because they go by so fast and they make a really loud noise. So don't stand too close to the train tracks if you're not, wanting your ears to be exploded. But they're pretty awesome. You guys can see them go by. They go by every couple of seconds in either direction. But again, down in any subway system, there are ghost trains that go by. Now, speaking of ghost trains, if you guys head over to Quarry, you guys will be able to see a much bigger ghost train, a real train. And this one is a little bit more challenging to see because it only spawns a few times a game. But if you go stand in the middle of Quarry where the railroad tracks are, you guys will see a massive ghost train come through once every couple of minutes, which I think is pretty awesome. I know a lot of people have already seen this, but if you haven't gotten a chance to see this yet, it's definitely worth going over and checking out. Now next is the jack-o'-lantern head. For those of you that don't already know, if you get on a 3 kill streak in Modern Warfare multiplayer or Warzone itself, you will be given a pumpkin head. Your character will have a pumpkin head until you die, and if you manage to get on a 10 kill streak, that pumpkin head will turn into a jack-o'-lantern head. So you will light up, be very freaky looking. It'll be pretty obvious to see you, but if you can get on a 10 kill streak, this is the best way to go about it. You can also get it in the pregame lobby. So in the pregame lobby, if you get on a 3 kill streak, you guys will see in my gameplay when you get off the plane, when you're about to jump onto the Warzone map, you will already have that pumpkin head, and you can keep getting kills adding on to that kill streak, which is pretty awesome. Now the next location is the prison. Now I'm sure most of you guys have already gotten a chance to see a lot of the creepy stuff that happens over at the prison, but this is going to be probably the hottest spot for ghosts because all these are the spirits of the gulag. So when you land at the prison, you're already going to see the black and red spirits floating above the prison, which is already creepy in itself. But once you land, there are going to be dozens of ghosts that float around, and they're not just regular ghosts. These are really scary ghosts, like super old guys, like super young creepy dead looking girls, like witches. There's all kinds of different ghosts, as well as black phantoms that fly around the prison and will literally stare at you, will spawn right next to you and stare at you, which I think is terrifying. But a lot of cool stuff at the prison, including bats. You guys could probably find bats. For those of you that haven't gotten a chance to see them, they do fly around the side of the prison, so if you want a chance to see those, make sure to go check out the prison. Now the next location is at Stadium. If you head over to Stadium, in the soccer goals, you guys will find giant skeleton arms that come crawling out of the ground and smack the ground and then go back in. These can actually be found in various locations around the map. Stadium is a pretty easy place to find them because 3 of them spawn right next to each other in the soccer goals, so it's pretty easy to see them if you just want to go get a glance at them. But they also spawn in the graveyard over by Block, and I've seen a bunch spawn up at Prison. If you guys know any other locations around the map where these zombie hands are coming out of the ground, please make sure to leave it down in the comments below so I can go check those out. The next location is at Dam. Now, if you guys haven't gotten a chance to see the Demon of Dam, as I call him, it is a black phantom that patrols the frozen lake of Dam, and he's pretty creepy as well. I accidentally found him one day, not really trying. I was going to Dam trying to get the Halloween reward and was walking around the ice, and he spawned right in front of me, and he makes this really loud, creepy noise. So if you want a chance to see him, again, he patrols the frozen lake at the bottom of the dam. You guys will see him every now and again. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not, but a really creepy spot to go check out if you haven't already. Now the last location that I want to share with you guys is across from Stadium up at the rocks. This was actually one of the first teasers that we got towards the haunting of Verdansk, and it is Rebecca's laugh from the original Zombies. If you guys head up to those rocks across from Stadium, again, I'm sure most of you guys have had a chance to see this by now, but there is a specific area up there by the campsite where you can actually hear Rebecca laughing. Now I was hoping that with the haunting of Verdansk we would be able to see a little ghost girl or something up there that's creepy relating to that. Unfortunately, I was not able to find anything. If you guys found anything interesting in that area, let me know down in the comments. But I was not able to find anything that kind of related to that or represented Samantha. All you can hear is just her laughing over and over again, which in itself is already super scary. But again, let me know down in the comments if you find anything over in that area relating to that. But these are all the interesting things about the haunting of Verdansk here in Warzone. Hopefully you guys didn't know about some of them. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. It's been out for a few days now. But that's going to be it for the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.